GENG 对上 G2 多伦多大师赛，败者组淘汰战，一场输不得的生死对决，败者将打包回家。两支以战术著称的队伍正面交锋，这场比赛注定火光四射。在高压之下，他们又会端出什么惊人的表现呢？
I think Giorgimo under scrutiny. Can he deliver? Was it ever in doubt? It's two ripped away at a moment's notice. Sight's still going to be gained though. He's got no sound cues to work with. Still going to be TPing back and evacuating. Now with the dimensional drifting, even catching that late lurk. Foxy9, there would be no backup policy. GENG are the ones who are left scrambling, picking up the pieces of the round and just dying. Straight away, it's all set up from Giorgimo, isn't it? VALORANT, their money almost capped out. If you look at the kills, a lot of noise made. VALORANT's already got the one. Anticipating that
Munchkin knows the plan.
He's taken out. It's a 2v2 in the blink of an eye. Thorns deaded. Anything to slow down the approach, the onslaught. The G2 are delivering. Rapid run around. G2 looking to group up. Hit the switch. Moving around. There's a smoke into your face now, and you're going to have to call this timing well. It's disjointed from G2, and Karen's got his eye on it. 1 for 1 at that. Not to be outdone. Playing further back positions here. GENG do not want to throw this advantage whatsoever. Weaving in and out, trying to ping pong here, but the time is ticking, and now it's ran out. VALORANT, no more chances. You can at least bring Karen down to the grave with you.
That's actually really important too.
Yeah.
They've done insane economic damage there.
GENG looking to utilize, and there's the Prowler connection. Still Leaf gets one. It's traded, showstopper not expended, but there it is. Collapses onto the floor, Giorgimo from the high ground. It's the operator looking to get value, looking to get a few more. Running it down to the side, the extremities are getting cleared up, but Giorgimo accounted for. Taken out as a 2v2. G2 versus GENG VALORANT. Trying to clear, trying to be diligent. Blinding. Paranoia sweeps, no connection onto Caron. He's still going to see this one open. Sighted. Ash is seeing it, takes the connection. Knows that he's off of it for now, but the C's did not connect. Smoke's going to be blossoming, blooming, covering the intent of G2, and they cannot be denied. Out of Paranoia. Go button's going to be called for here by G2. They want to try and make a go of it. It's good with the positioning still. Ash is doing tremendous damage and tremendous work. Giorgimo let's try and clear up that upper area, but the site is kind of flipped over. GENG, holy! Giorgimo just locking on. One to stand. Karon! 3 bullets left, and the swarm just in time.
As they enter the site. And then also, still somehow being able to find value. Nice!
Completely out of it with no real chance here. This is unbelievable.
Oh, George is looking great with the op. But he's 15-2 right now. That's a shot and a half, though, from George.
The open almost died for it. But did he anticipate Trent? He's tucked in close and tight. Needs a few more, bit of spam. Raw bullets coming his way. There's a lot of teams coming for him, yet still he perseveres and reigns supreme. Munchkin scrambling. Left and right. Dimensional drift spotted. He can see it on the HUD, and Leaf just plucks him out of the picture. Leaf could definitely get caught out, but he's positioned himself well indeed. It's the first one. Still fights happening on multiple avenues, multiple fronts. G2 filling up the feed and getting the better of it for now, but it's still that 2v2 and the damage done. There's no way. They're so damn low. There's still a chance for texture. It's not planted for these G2 players. They're going to have to get a bit of a run on. First one's a good connection, brings it into the 1v1. Texture delivers.
He had to turn up. He had to deliver. And he needs...
Salvos, this is actually disconnected. She still gets 2. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. He was pushed into a really difficult spot, yet still Trent is getting that value. Round towards the pillar. Texture has to be the difference maker, and is. Gains some side control, leaves it into just Jonah P. And he's not much for them. Get a quick punish off. They try and jump spot this one. They're going to hear it walking, and Munchkin! It's beautiful work. Astounding stuff from the IGL.
1 enemy remaining.
And G2 are just dropping like flies. Go for a bit of random spam, see if you can collect these kills, but there we go. Season and nade, and VALORANT is no more. Still the pit remains. Defensive wall is propped up here, and these G2 players are going to try and make the most of it. Ring around the rosies. Operator in your hand. Shooting on top of it. And Ash left reeling, left wondering. He has played it well, trying to pick up some sort of rightful Leaf. in front of him. It is a game of those timings. Leaf dominates it.
Coming out of the tack timeout that GENG cannot afford. Gets G2.
To the back from Valen as well, full access Munchkin. He's already roared away forward, trying to take that timing, trying to take it well. God damn, man. If they needed him, he showed up and put up here, and it's a pivot for B. G2 call for the pause, but 30 seconds remaining, and heads are being popped straight through the wall. Damage being done. It's G2 tepid, trying to make these fights out. It's a triple face in the end, and one player left to do it all. Charon, TP, throwing mind games into the mix, expecting potentially the pivot over towards A. But the plan is stuck now. G2 get into this one. Jonah P and Leaf to lock up this map. And one kill is all it takes. Rotation spots it out to the smoke, trying to body block Texture. It's going to be collided there, at least with the Nightfall. It's going to be scattering forwards. Charon. How the hell has he got there? Texture eliminating, trying to eviscerate a bit more, yet he's put down entirely.
Sova ult.
Leaf sticking, Sova only to get value is half onto the defuse already, and Trent is taken out. Munchkin delivering a death blow. 2 for it. Leaf has earned himself win cons potentially, but time is ticking in a 1v3. Good luck to you.
This is
off onto the edge. Doesn't stick it. He's looking for the fight, and Munchkin will give him it. Viper's Pit even being committed. Thorns to tangle them up. Leaf wants to try and take this fight forwards. When it just reduced down to the side arms. Even expecting where Karen could be, Leaf is just absolutely monstrous. Munchkin still alive. Pit will remain, but for how much longer? Not at all. Gonna go fast. They're gonna be contending with all that Vice util. Well, not anymore. Leaf's gone. All gonna be quite useless onto the side here. Another timing to be taken by Jorgamo. He's inside the smoke, and he might be inside their heads. Going for it, trying to reset that one. It's a flood attempt. G2 already in through the back and clearing out the site.
Spike down A.
They're just ridiculous on these eco rounds. Jorg pulled all of the pressure towards him, and Foxy9's got it all to do.
That rifle still snaps towards it, has the angles, finds the kills into the 1v1. Jonah P doesn't know where he is. Tap trying to bring him out into the open, but the timing miss once more. Pressure in through Garage. That's a kill onto Leaf, and that might just change the game plan entirely. They were looking to go in a different direction. Jorgamo
what a shot.
Gives them second thoughts.
30 seconds left.
Pins Munchkin to the wall with that one. They still want to go forwards, and now moving into Peters. 25 seconds left into this round.
But no Vice Wall.
Moving forwards now. The stun onto the left side. Holding your ground down, Jonah P! Wrangle's controlling the rifle. And the dreams and hopes of GENG are scattered to the wind here.
10 seconds left.
Playing with them.
Walking down mid now.
They're going to beat it. It's a clash of the players, and the bloodbath is called for here with a Paranoia sweeping forwards. Trent snaps forwards and Munchkin! The bullets the entire clip emptied out and damage done. Finally a kill claimed. It's 3 for him.
But look at Jonah P. Again, he's managed to work his way through. There's no way he's expected.
And the damage done. These players are weakened. Charon snaps 180. Keeps the hopes up and keeps the dream alive of a pistol round. Win the timing. Trent out to the smoke, and it's a guessing game for where this last player could be here. Looking for it, and he's just missed it. Ash and Charon combine them.
So they're going to be coming into the next round, an anti-bonus.
Forwards though, Horn needs to be broken. Kills. Potential for it with the Bulldog though, it's not the weapon of choice. The still a flood attempt is called for. GENG trying to get themselves in there with bodies and more. Ash! Second guesses it, finally catches on to it.
Trent.
Spike planted.
Latches to the corner, what a shot down from Ash! He's brought them a win con, he's brought them a chance here. And it brought them into the 2v2, the drone just spotting it. Tight to the corner, Leaf will have to reposition. Close together now, Texture, Ash move together as a unit, as one. Ash cannot do it all. There's some signs of life, calling for a TP. All the way through, Valen's clearing close. Foxy9, he's missed the timing. He's trying to get close up forwards into them. He's catched it. Runs down by the ankle, Trent traces it out anyway to flood in. GENG trying to get a move on, being shut down entirely.
Spike down.
Door slammed in their face, but there's no time left, and they're going to collect these kills. Is there time to plant? Not quite, GENG got it! That's absurd!
Had it. A Red Bull clutch, technically. Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
a sliver.
Barely
He took a ton of damage, but now they're going back into Charon.
Charon hard committed, repositions Paranoia with a jump spot, not to be outdone.
Feels rushed at this point from G2, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit tilted, perhaps.
GENG making him work for every inch of space.
Spike down
Caron! He's monstrous right now. Doesn't want to be removed. He's a line of defense for this team, and as much as you want to bait those shots out, you're not getting squat. Up and overhead. Jonah P, he's finished. And here it is. Stun, ricocheting, back and forth, reinforcements here. They've arrived in time! With the texture even needed, Caron delivering death blow after death blow. G2, 20 seconds to work with here. They call for the pause and the hesitation here. This discipline at work, G2. They spot it, the last remaining player, Ash, he's left reeling, backing away. 15 seconds, and it's time enough to get the plant.
10 seconds left.
Deep position, and forward is Leaf. There was a chance there for Ash, but now down to just Texture. Spotting out the one. Was he expected? Damage done. Trent was low enough, and it's not planted.
It's a horrible plant.
Not planted for Leaf whatsoever. Top of it.
Patience.
Patience. Leaf is not budging. He calls the bluff entirely. Another tap. Texture! With the movement, he still can't claim the kill. One more for good luck, but he needs to hunt down Leaf, and Leaf sees that it's not being stuck. He finds the timing again. Texture is being toyed with. Leaf has had it for breakfast.
What an unbelievably good clutch from Leaf.
Neutral is used. Munchkin even with a pit here. Texture, he's got the operator to work with here. Tito flooding in, fast and loose. It's risky business. Risky business sometimes pays off, but GENG finally getting bodies into the site. The defense intact. Jumping, peeking, trying to bait for one another. One left to stand, but Trent is toppled. Texture. Flashing your face in a peek. That is disgusting work.
He's so fast.
It's rapid. Jorgamo, can they deliver any sort of kills inside the wall? There's a timing with the dart. It's a great tag. Jorgamo, he's gone. To the dust and to the mud with him. Valin has to be that next player in, but perfectly baited once more. And there's that wall, smoked up, facing it up. Every single player from GENG putting up the challenge.
Winning 5 out of the last 6. Forcing G2's economy down, getting huge value out of the operator. No snake bite.
All in your face inside the smoke. He wants to dominate this angle nice and early. It's going to be dropping down, faced with multitude. It's evened out and traded out, but still that player advantage is there.
He legged
Texture, legged it, damage done, but he's out to the side and he's looking all over the bloody place. He needs help and he needs a bailout. Foxy9 just can't wrangle it. Leaves it to Leaf though in a 1v2, and GENG. This is it, the impetus, the moment, the turning point. It's theirs, and well bloody earned. Trying to lock down and hold down that sightline angle as the dart pulled the back and inside the smoke. Obfuscated enough to pick that player out of the picture. Caron is no more but Texture. Next to step up, holding his ground down. Here's the jump down. There's G2 just trying to play these players in. Heavy-handed swings, Texture's making the most of it. Jorgamo with the wall. There needs to be that follow-up up and over towards the top. No accounting for it. No half-earned time ticking away. Leaf is going to get a move on. And it's all GENG. Another pistol round. We see it now, Dart lay it down, but players are starting to get themselves in. Classics in hand, and that's just it to work with. But G2 done more with less somehow. We see them now just trying to get a move on. Fighting into this one, but entrenched positions into the 1v2 for Trent, and he's just left guessing where this player could be. Hold on, it's a 1v1, him versus Ash! Can't connect, can't lock onto it. G2, but did they expect this one? Valen's already in, and he might have just spotted it. I think Ping's yet. Spam up towards the top of it, in through 410, and Foxy9 is gone. Straight back to the dust here, Gengino! Answering back with a few of their own. Caron finally taken out, but backing away. Leaf earns up towards the ult, but he's got 2 players to deal with, and you do not want to expend it in this situation. He's got to try and lurk and find the positions, running side to side. He doesn't know where the last is. There's a wall, isolates the fight, but is there time?
Not a chance. Really nicely played.
GENG, they've got another plan of action. Lockdown's going to be dropped down. Hunter's Fury going to be used to try and take this one out. The 4 positions trying to be played once more. Texture and Caron. Texture dealt with Caron over the top. Dealt with easily enough. Jorgamo now. Put this wall up, sticking this defuse. He's got it to half, and he's brought his team that win con once more. Going for the face, going for the peak, and going for the jugular. Foxy9 is going to be caught. Squeezed, in fact. Too much to watch for, and yet still manages it. Gets the one.
Really solid awareness.
Even expecting the re-peek as well. He's holding his crosshair, not running away. He's waiting for the next. He knows that there was a deeper drone, and he knows that Trent was lurking. Jorgamo, Jonah P and Leaf gonna have to put this one together themselves, just the three of them versus 5. And with the operator,
I think this is where you have to save.
it might be a save.
They're looking like they want to go for it.
Yeah, there's a wall up in front of their faces. Textures already just absolutely decimating them, destroying them. His team by his side, relentless. There's no mercy at all. GENG.
That's
there's
early.
Nothing else. Yeah,
that is early.
Indeed, and GENG, one of their own. Paranoia sweeping forwards. Dart lining them all up. Ash is finding so much value. GENG. God damn, man, they can't be stopped. They've lit them all up. They've lit them all up indeed. And Trent is no match. Trent entrenched here, trying to avoid most of the fire, but Jorgamo cannot. Straight through the smoke, that's Ash, and Leaf caught out wide. 3 to do it all from G2. GENG, a methodical, dissecting this map, dissecting the site.
Do they clear Trent? He's about the only hope for G2.
Gotta be the problem player in a spot like this, and yes they do. The awareness is all there right now for GENG, and where is the first push of Munchkin? Is just sticking this, drops down half, and everybody dies from G2.
Into the half. All of the threat taken out of it. A 6-round lead, plus G2 knocked down onto an eco. Every player in every little tucked spot, every threat, every danger dealt with. GENG utterly in control. As dominant.
Very confident. It's full armor and a multitude of players from G2, and they're going to be facing with the first one, but Valin was not so lucky!
That's amazing!
Munchkin! Trying to slam the nails into the coffin nice and early. It is answered back with Jorgamo. A tap.
Oh, and they're so tepid here,
Yeah.
G2. They think there's more players from GENG ready to deny. Okay, going backwards, picking up the ult orb. If they can now get a plant for free, suddenly there's a res online. And Leaf, he might have an opportunity to backstab. But Foxy9's awareness has been unbelievable so far on this map.
Watching for it. Res is available. Bring one of your players back into the fray. Pick and choose. You choose Trent. He's been monstrous in the clutch. They need it now more than ever. GENG are slowly getting a grip onto the site. Leaf is that backup policy, but this is explosive. Dash across and forwards as an operator in his bloody hands. Matters not. The weaponry. Give Texture a spoon. He's going to make you mince meat. Going to be denying this one, though. G2 getting onto the plan, wrapping around. And the situation is pressing right now for Kairon. Now that's one forced out into the open. Isolates the first kill. Shot down, slay it down, and Trent potentially over. But a pit now is going to be removing all of those sight lines. How do GENG play into this? They're backing away.
No way.
They're backing away. They're saving.
Giving up already?
They're giving up the round.
That's unbelievable.
He's alone doing this. He hears the ult and Paranoia. It's a good connection inside the smoke, though, dominating the angle. Shots are fired. Wrapping around him, though. He's caught that timing, and it's a bullet to the back of the dome. Leaf, instant correction, traded out, and the wall is still up for the safe plant. Ults are online. GENG, they're playing for overtime. G2 playing to close this out. Lockdown to Hunter's Fury committed. An ult for an ult. Waiting patiently. Util to come back online. Smokes are blooming, blossoming. Fuel is up. Players are set in their position. A dash forwards, but Texture's gone. G2, Evan a hero, Evan a miracle team. They're looking to put the fear of God into everyone at this event.